you doing today?
Hey,
I'm good,
Sharonda,
thanks.
how are you? I
You
like
know,
your background.
Yeah,
we gotta stay in a theme, okay? We
Yeah,
gotta keep
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
keep
yeah.
going.
appreciate that.
We're there for that.
It's awesome.
Now that my anxiety is over after watching the film, this is learning. Mary, for you, I wanted to ask you because I thought it was so interesting the decision to only display certain people,
Yes.
in the character's life. And I really want you to talk about that creative choice.
Well, certainly for the daughter, I was choosing to do that because, as you know, having seen the film is radically in Linda's point of view. We are only in her reality as she is experiencing it, and I thought that in this reality, she cannot see her daughter as like a living, breathing little girl that she can derive any joy from as a mother-daughter relationship. So then I decided to make that non-seeing literal. And then also, of course, if you introduce the face of a child into a scene, unless you have no soul, your sympathy is going to go with the child. And Linda, I'm asking the audience to go with me on a road with Linda where she does some things that I needed the sympathy and empathy and point of view to be with her, and not lose that. And as far as Christian's character goes, I needed the husband to not be there so that she had no spouse to lean on, that she had no intimate partner to help with, so that she really is isolated. He's far away. We don't know where he is, but it's very far away. It feels far away. And that's really where those decisions came from.
Okay, because when he would say certain things on the phone, I'd be like, I know you didn't just say that to her right now.
Thank you. Thank you. While I was writing it, I was like, no, sir. But then I was the one writing it.
Right.
I was like, so disrespect. I wanted to come through the screen. I was like, I know he didn't just say that.
Great.
You know that yes, when he says the part about the baseball game,
Yeah.
that's.
I'm like, so you at the game? You chilling?
Right.
While I'm out here struggling, fighting for my life.
Exactly what she says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel very seen. I feel very seen. You
I
knew.
saw you, okay? Because I was gonna come to the baseball game myself and be like, get your
Christian, you're gonna
Yeah.
visit
It
it.
was, yeah, amazing. It was a great game, though. Man, you should have been there.
not rubbing it in. But Rose, for you, I wanted you to, because I think a lot of times a lot of people don't understand the pressures that society place on women about motherhood and really this role that you have to be strong, you have to have it all together and like put everyone before you. I want to know for you, like, how was it really being able to explore internally what a lot of women actually go through but are just too afraid to say it?
I think you put it perfectly because she's misbehaving, obviously. She's failing on a lot of fronts, the character, but she's also invisible to a lot of people. And I've had friends who've seen the movie and really relate to that. Like, I feel invisible as a parent. I feel invisible as a mother. And this movie really speaks to that on a kind of cellular level. So we spoke to a lot of we spoke to a lot of mothers of children with special needs, and that was very, very, very informative because also everyone responds different to a crisis, right? Like one person's going to respond differently to the next, and like who is this character that she sort of spirals so much out of control? But to your point, there is a lot of relatable stuff in there. I'm a parent, and it's a tightrope, right? You're constantly trying to get it right, and there is no getting it right. You will
There's
fail.
no getting
You
it
will
right.
fail.
And there's this
So-
other thing where mothers, just because you have a baby, you're supposed to know what to do all the time. And sometimes you don't know what to do, but you're not allowed to say that. And so this movie, I think, speaks to a lot of taboo feelings that mothers, and not just mothers, but any parent and any caretaker, anybody that's had a kind of responsibility like this will be able to relate to.
But I mean, Christian, with your character, how do you hope that this will help fathers realize, like, sometimes it's not okay to so easily take a break and step back and let the mothers carry the load?
Well, I mean, I absolutely agree with you. I mean, but then there are certain responsibilities sometimes. You have to go and right, make a living
Of
and
course,
and
yeah.
be able to,
Yep.
both people have to do that.
Yep.
So those are the challenges of relationships. It's the challenges of having children. It's the challenges of living and traveling and you know, being a couple and trying to figure that stuff out. Obviously, I think he could have used some guidance.
Could have lied and not said he was at the game.
Well, yeah, you know,
Maybe.
I mean,
But he couldn't win. He couldn't win.
it's
He
like
could've
sometimes
won.
I'll say to
He
my
could've
wife,
won,
"Oh, I'm having a great time." You know, I'm working in the Yucatan or something like that, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's amazing," and she's like dealing with stuff that I can't see or understand, and you know, meanwhile, I just want to let her know that everything's good here, you know, and sometimes that doesn't. Well, most of the time, that doesn't work. The best thing to do, I think, is to listen. You know,
To listen.
listen, right?
And nobody's
Listening,
listening.
That makes sense.
No
Yes.
one's listening.
That's all
in
he
the-
Right,
That
I
makes sense.
understand.
That
I
makes sense.
empathize with you.
That
I
makes a lot of
get
sense.
it.
No
You know,
wonder.
is very important.
Yeah, no one's listening in this film. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we're going to listen and we're not going to go to baseball games and we're going to see people for who they are. But I just want to thank all of you so much. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with me. I really appreciate it.
Please.
I'm
Thanks
sending
so
so
much.
much love and light all your ways. I really hope you have a great
Oh,
day.
thank you so much. I really